this section, we're going to be talking about the Asian teams, how they have been doing in the World Cup, especially the ones who have made things count, and we're going to talk about ones who have been wasteful as well. So, starting off with the first team, that is the host nation Qatar. Haven't had good time at all. Have been wasteful. They have been criticizing about the World Cup as a host nation, and we can criticize them about their performance, but is it worth criticizing about? I mean, they are the host nation and got their entry to the World Cup through a hosting quota. That's it.
I don't really see the I don't really see the worth of criticizing their performances because it's it's not been great, has it?
Yeah,
To fucking say a thing about Qatar because they performed bad. They lost they did set a record on their opener, which was
but
the only nation to ever lose an
lose a game
opening game.
as host of the tournament.
As you described it, they just got in because of hosting this tournament so far.
Yeah, so 2 games, 2 losses, -4 goal difference. They only scored 1 goal, that was in the opening match, which was against Ecuador. And there were rumors that they have been paid, Ecuador players have been paid to lose the match, but that didn't happen, and Qatar lost the match.
I'd say the most weakest team in Asia so far.
Yeah, no doubts about
Low
that.
performance, no drive at all. It's just like, let's just be here because we are the host. That's it.
Yeah, and yeah, they are yet to face Netherlands, and we don't think they're going to do anything good in that game as well. Come on, it's Netherlands. They are a good side, great side, and currently leading their group. So that was a little talk about Qatar. And now we're going to shift to second team, which is Iran. They lost their first match horribly. I mean, things went wrong against them. Losing their keeper, major joins keeper, that's definitely gonna go against you. That can put pressure on the team, and he was an experienced guy. So 6-2 loss to England. After that, they did amazing work against Wales, winning it 2-0. No one was expecting that to happen, and maybe they can qualify to next round. They are to
There
play
is
US.
there yeah, there is a chance if they I think if they win because Wales has 1 point
US has
and
two
USA,
points.
yeah. It's just like 4-3-2-1. Yeah.
Yeah,
England
it is like
leads
that.
with Iran second and then Wales last and USA is third. So basically this group is wide open and Iran has convinced everybody who has been watching the tournament that in the second game you have to give it your all. And despite what minute it is,
Yeah,
you could score at any minute. So they scored two in around 3 minutes.
last two
And
three minutes they scored two amazing goals, and
yeah, I know, right?
there were crazy scenes.
Taremi, Taremi, Taremi has been showing up. He's stepping up for the national team.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, generally, as Iran as a whole, um,
they do have like four or
has
five good players, isn't it?
yeah, Jan Baksh as well. Um, anyway, what I'm trying to say is
Yeah.
that they did they did step up from the horrific loss against England. So I guess
Yes.
now they believe they can go through. Although they need to know how the other game has went. So basically, it's up to them to decide. So they
Absolutely.
have to give it their all as well, like against USA.
And in
So
case they draw against US, I guess they will be heading out of the competition because they have -2 goal difference. We have to remember that.
yes,
And US has 0 goal difference. So
yep,
they have to give their best and they have to win against US.
exactly.
Uh,
So basically, yeah, they do need to win. Essentially, it's the only option
yeah.
because if they draw against US, they wait. Well,
If they draw,
Iran
yeah.
Iran has 3 points.
Or did I say wrong? sorry about that. If I said if they draw against them, they will be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
heading heading
Um,
heading out. No, that's not going to happen.
no, bro, they have 3 points.
They will be
What
having
the?
4 points if they draw against US. So draw would take them through to next round. Draw would be enough. And given the fact that England has to win against Wales,
I mean, if Iran manages to win against
yeah,
it manages to win against USA, then England at least draws, they would lead the group.
they will lead the group. Yeah, that's it.
They would top the group on the final match day,
And going by
which would be historic for
current
Iran.
form of Wales, it doesn't look like they won't do anything. I mean, expectations were high in the predictions. I gave them a top spot in the group, but it turns out
Uh,
completely different.
I'd suggest to watch our predictions, guys, because
Yeah, algorithm
it's
I
gone
button
down bad.
pretty bad. But
It's
it's
gone
going
down
good for
bad,
one
bro.
team. That is, you'll have to watch the video. It's going good for the one team who has qualified for the next round. And if you're talking about
Yep.
next group, that would be group number C, where there is Saudi Arabia who did amazing work against Argentina. What about that? Madness.
Um, I'd say the biggest upset of all time
Yep.
because no one, absolutely no one expected Saudi Arabia to win it, a draw at least, let alone win. It's just like it was point. Yeah, I saw a video the other day. It was point four when they were 1-0 behind. Their chances of winning were 0.4%,
Percent, yeah.
and they scored twice in 5 minutes. It's ironic, isn't it?
And even though that has happened, they are not guaranteed to go through the next round because what happened after that? They lost 2-0 to Poland. Though they were the better side in the match.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Harv Renault has done the current coach of Saudi Arabia
Saudi Arabia.
has done exceptionally well. He did it. He won actually the AFCON with Zambia, so I guess it's just like it's a big achievement to
Even
even
that video about his
see.
halftime talk in that match against Argentina, that was really good stuff to watch. In case you have watched that,
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, it's just like the passes were so good, and they were the better side, of
the
course.
high line, the pressing
It's
they were doing, it was pinpoint perfect.
exactly it was inch perfect. Then when it came to the finish,
Yes, absolutely. So,
that's yeah, that's what
one good result for
Saudi
them.
is.
Yep, and
Yeah.
one bad loss, but they will fancy their chance. I mean, Argentina will have to win against Poland to guarantee their place to the next round. And as for Saudi,
Um.
they will have to win against Mexico if they have to put themselves in a bit of chance to go to the next round. So technically, like any side can progress to the next round. It depends on
uh,
how the match is gonna go.
yeah. It's a 50-50 to be fair.
Yeah,
I'd like Saudi Arabia in last 16,
yeah, that
but
could put up
it's
some
up to
spicy
the
results if that happens. So that was talk
yeah.
about the third team, I guess. We are done with this group. Now let's move forward and talk about Group E, where Japan did amazing job against Germany, and then they lost to Costa Rica 1-0. I mean, call them
from
unlucky or what?
from one of I mean from one big, absolutely big upset
Yeah,
to another big upset.
absolutely agree on that.
I mean, losing against Costa Rica, who lost their first game 7-0
Yeah,
against Spain, and win against Germany through a comeback. It's
yeah.
just like it's. something's missing on Japan. I guess their confidence is not as high.
I mean,
They
I would say they are
they
unlucky
thought it was.
because keeper had a save on the ball, right? And still that ball went in.
I know, right? It's just like inches matter now.
Yep.
I mean, just wow.
Though currently
I mean,
they
props
are
to Costa
like,
Rica, but
yeah.
oh crap.
I would like to draw attention about this standing, like they are currently at the second spot, but that doesn't guarantee them the proceeding to the next round because it's Germany who will be playing Costa Rica, and they, they should be winning that. I guess it's Costa Rica whom Spain hammered 7-0.
I mean, Germany can go through unless Spain beats Japan. But
Yeah.
if Japan beats Spain, then it
That would
changes
be
everything.
win everywhere. Yeah.
Because Germany wouldn't go through because Spain has a
Spain has a
high goal
better goal
difference.
difference. Yeah, exactly. That's going to mess up a lot of things.
I know. Costa Rica has like -6 goal difference.
Yeah.
Japan has I think -1 or yeah they no wait
Japan
no
has
they have
0-0
plus
goal
one plus
difference.
one
I'm looking at the
zero.
table. They have zero goal difference with Japan. Yes.
Oh,
Goal.
zero goal. Yeah. They scored three. They conceded three.
Yeah.
Yep.
Costa Rica has -6. Germany has -1. Spain has 7.
I mean, it's
So it's more like,
the only way this group could end it's by Spain and Germany going through.
yeah, that's the likely
Yeah,
outcome. That
yeah,
can
that's
happen.
it's the most likely outcome. Yep,
Yeah.
it could happen.
Japan had a chance to seal the deal with Costa Rica, but they don't. They lose the
Nope.
match 1-0 and they are in a tough spot right now. We're going to talk about like how impactful the Asian teams have been. I mean, they have had impactful results in this World Cup, which hadn't happened in the past World Cups.
Mm,
You haven't seen the
mm,
Asian teams doing that well in like in all round fashion, but that thing has happened in this World Cup, to be specific.
mm. This World Cup for the Asian teams has been exceptionally great because we've seen an Iran, an Iran who was a weak side. We've seen Saudi Arabia of all teams going
Yeah,
into the World Cup, participate, and then leaving a big mark on football by beating
yeah,
Argentina. You have Japan, which made an absolute comeback, absolutely great comeback against Germany.
yeah,
You have, you even have, I mean, South Korea is probably the only team that hasn't shown much
yeah. I mean,
on
they have
this
just
competition so
played one
far.
match, and at the time we are recording this video, they are yet to
Yeah,
place
by the
Ghana.
time we record.
Yeah,
Yep.
they are yet to play their
They
second
they
match
play
against Ghana.
Ghana. They play Ghana, and Ghana is not an easy team to
True.
beat
I
because
agree
they
on that.
nearly equalized Portugal. And when I saw Iñaki Williams slip, I was like, "No, man, you should have drawn this game, man. This game should have ended with a draw." It was such a great game as well.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, the first
that
half
definitely
was
helps South Korea a
boring.
bit because they have 1 point and Ghana is 0. And Uruguay has 1 point as well. Portugal
Yeah.
leading the group. But we are yet to see the side of Korea, like how are they going to approach their match,
Yes.
which will be happening today. And we are recording this video. And I guess talking in totality about the Asian team, things have evolved with time with them. The systems have changed. They have evolved as the nation, as the game went modernized, and they have had good coaches. Things have really helped them, and that's how the dynamics are changing a bit towards the Asian side of the region in terms of football.
Yep. So your keep on eye team. So basically, on what team will you keep eye on an eye
Now,
on?
as for me, I would keeping eye on Korea That's the one team I will be keeping my eye on, because Japan, they are in the mix. A lot of teams are in the mix. We can't be sure about them to progress, but we can definitely hope for South Korea to be going to the next round.
Yeah, I will keep an eye on Saudi Arabia. Oh,
Okay.
by the way, by the way, their king gave all the players a
Rolls
Rolls
Royce.
Royce.
Yeah,
Yep.
that has
And
happened.
it's now and they gave a free day off
National
after,
Day after they defeated Argentina.
yeah.
I mean,
So
that's
basically, yeah, that's about
happy
it.
story about the Asian team, and I guess you enjoy this little discussion we did about it. We try to get better in the discussions. If you want to support us, do like and subscribe. I really appreciate, guys. See you in the next one, and for those faces, subscribe as well.